Good morning, friends. We have assembled here to make a very important announcement on our week-long programs and activities related to 75 years of India's independence. This is being celebrated as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, or Festival of Freedom or Independence by Government of India. In short, it is also called AKAM, which is Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. In a short while, Consul General will brief you about the activities that we are going to undertake in this special week. Our media friends are free to use bites and also the press release to give adequate publicity in their newspapers, radio, TV channels, and social media platforms. You will be glad to know that Johannesburg has been selected as one of the 10 missions across the world by the Government of India to mark the AKAM week and the activities around Mahatma Gandhi. That is the reason our activities are starting on 2nd October as press conference. This is a curtain raiser. Also request you to stay tuned with us, follow our FB page and Twitter handle, and ensure the participation in the program. Now I invite Consul General to address you all. Madam.
Thank you, Tara. Thank you, friends, for being here. I see all my familiar faces. Fakir Bhai, then Dr. Azam, Mohan Hira Bhai, Jabi Bhai, Kennedy. I couldn't recognize you because you were wearing mask. Sorry.
Mask is on.
Our friends from beyond and also the Tolstoy Farm people. We are here to celebrate the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and this celebration is not only for this week, but Government of India announced it for 75 weeks because this is the 75 glorious years of India's independence we are celebrating. So it has started on 12th March 2021. Most of the so far has gone into the lockdown, but now we are opening up, and then we'll have this offline program, so-called the physical contacts and all. So the good programs on the way, and it will be up to the 15th August 2023. So 75 weeks of India's independence we are celebrating. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative of Government of India to celebrate and commemorate the 75 years of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievement. It is an embodiment of all that is progressive about India's socio-cultural, political and economic identity. The official journey of this festival started on 12th March and it will be till 15th August 2023. Keeping in this perspective and objective, the Consulate General of India in Johannesburg has planned a host of activities with India's diverse diaspora in the coming 2 years. And the consulate would invite people to participate digitally in the event and also now physically that unfold through the year. These events will highlight India's culture and heritage and bring awareness to the unique legacy of India. There is a special announcement because this is the press conference for the special announcement that the consulate in association with the High Commission of India in Pretoria is organizing a special week-long program to celebrate the shared legacy of India and South Africa, Gandhiji. We have in Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Gandhiji had an immense contribution in getting us the freedom and independence from the colonial rule, and Gandhiji became Gandhiji in South Africa. So that is the special significance we want to attach to the Tolstoy Farm, to the places and people of Gandhian importance. And that is why all our activity I have weaved around the Gandhian philosophy and Gandhiji's places. So on 2nd October 2021, which is tomorrow, world has declared it as a non-violence day by the unanimous UNGA resolution. We are paying tribute to Gandhiji and also Madiba Nelson Mandela, because we have a statue next to Gandhiji in Tolstoy Farm also, and Madiba to some extent followed Gandhiji's principle. So it will be in the Tolstoy Farm in Lawley. Before that, we'll go to Constitution Hill, where there is a bust of Gandhiji, and we'll have a garlanding over there, and then after that we proceed to the Tolstoy Farm. In Tolstoy Farm, all the program will be briefed by Mohan Hira Bhai later, who is here to kind of associate with the consulate, and then he is the one organizing all the program from the FGRO. There will be component singing of devotional songs, and there will be some vegetarian Gandhian cuisine served to the participants. As you all know, the Tolstoy Farm was named after famous Russian author and philosopher Leo Tolstoy, and it was established in 1910 by Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi's favorite writer. He really liked the idea of Tolstoy, and that's why it is called Tolstoy Farm. It was gifted to him, obviously, Mr. Kallenbach, and Kallenbach also helped build Gandhiji the cottage, and also made the land irrigable and cultivable. He also allowed 80 people along with the Gandhiji during those movements of Satyagraha to live in Tolstoy Farm. So there was a diverse group of people, including Gujarati, Tamil, Hindus, Christian, Muslim, Parsis, and African family. So the Rainbow Nation was in farming, and independent India was kind of being seeded during those days. In its height, Gandhiji's Tolstoy Farm supported a community of about 80 people, as I mentioned. So a tribute at Gandhi Farm will be proceeded by a garlanding of Gandhiji's statue at Constitution Hill, as I mentioned earlier, on 3rd and 4th October. That is the highlight of the program. That will be our, so far we have planned, is the biggest program for our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebration. And following the footsteps of Gandhiji, we are taking around 75 people from Tolstoy to Phoenix to follow the Gandhian trail, and also revisit the Gandhi's footstep and generate awareness in younger generation in South Africa about the long, arduous and bitter freedom struggle of both South Africa and India. With 75 people in 2 luxury buses, the consulate will undertake the journey, will embark from Tolstoy Farm early in the morning on 3rd October. High Commissioner will be flagging off the journey, and our first stop will be Pietermaritzburg train station. As you know, the Pietermaritzburg station, everyone is aware, where the history was created. A young lawyer took a stand against racial inequality and began his lifelong fight against discrimination. In May 1893, on a train trip to Pretoria, Gandhiji sat in a whites-only compartment on the train, which was a first-class part of the vehicle. Despite instructions to leave, he remained defiant, bravely demanding the same right to sit here as the white folk, despite the inner turmoil and terror that he felt. At this moment, he made the decision not to return to India and blindly forget the inequality that he had witnessed and experienced firsthand during his time in South Africa. He rather chose to stay here and become an active advocate of non-violent opposition to racism, in the poignant word of late former President Nelson Mandela. When Gandhiji was evicted from the train, an Indian visiting South Africa fell. But when Gandhiji rose, an Indian South African rose. So that is the idea of visiting the Pietermaritzburg station. Other venues in Pietermaritzburg will be the prison where Kasturba, Gandhiji's wife, was held captive in 1913. On 4th October, the day will start with a visit to Phoenix settlement, where Deputy Mayor Ila Gandhi and others will be there to welcome the group. The consulate will donate 20 computers on this occasion to the Gandhian Development Trust, which runs an IT center at the settlement of the unprivileged children. The center was looted during the recent racial riots, and all the computers were taken away. So we are replenishing these 20 computers to the Gandhi settlement. You might be aware the Phoenix settlement comprised of 100 acres of land and was purchased by Gandhiji in 1904. Can you switch off my phone? Somebody is calling. It is on this settlement that Gandhiji started his journey of transforming from a successful lawyer to a simple peasant with a passion for liberation, non-violence and spirituality. He began his experiment with communal living, non-possession, interfaith harmony, simplicity, environment protection, conservation, manual labor, social and economic justice, non-violent action, principle of education and truth. So we'll see whatever we can see. We can imbibe whatever we can imbibe, but we'll visit Phoenix and at least we'll witness the history again. That is the idea. After Phoenix, the group will start for Ladysmith. As you know, the Ladysmith between the is the place where Gandhiji served as volunteer stretcher bearer in 1900. People think that he was the stretcher bearer of empire. No, he was the stretcher bearer of humanity. He was taking care of the injured soldier, and then he never counted that whether the soldier is from which side. So it's the place we want to go and then mark his presence over there. Our last stop will be Dundee. In 1913, Gandhiji held 2 protest meetings in the Dundee Temple ground as part of the campaign against the hated poll tax. A group of 11 Indian women, including Kasturba Gandhi, wife of Gandhiji, courted imprisonment by crossing from Natal into the Transvaal without permits. The Indian labourers on the coal mines around Darnacol and Newcastle went on a sympathy strike. The coal mine owner raised objection to it. Hence, Gandhiji took responsibility for these miners and their families. He decided to walk the 2,037 men, 127 women and 57 children from the mines to the Tolstoy settlement, but was arrested along the way. So this is the place. Tried in the courtroom of Dundee, again on 11th November 1930, Gandhiji was sentenced to a fine of 60 pound or a prison sentence of 9 months with hard labor. He chose the prison sentence and did not pay the fine. That is also we should learn from Gandhiji. When we are asked that, okay, you pay 10 rupees or you go to 1 month in jail, we would normally opt, oh yeah, give him 10 rupees and get away with all this nonsense. But Gandhiji said no, he has not done wrong. Paying fine means you have done wrong, you are accepting it. That you have done something wrong, that's why you are paying that fee, paying the price. But he always was of the view that he has not committed any crime. Claiming the justice and seeking the equality is not a crime. So he never paid, but he took the imprisonment with pride. So that is also a place we should go and visit and pay our tribute to Gandhiji and learn a lot from it. We'll be back by 4th October evening. I don't know how much evening to the consulate premises. Yeah. On 6th October, 5th we are taking rest. But there is a conference organized by the Consulate General of India in Durban, and that is on 6th. So Consulate General of India in Durban and Cape Town. So they are doing it on 6th. On 6th, we are doing our musical evening, which is like paying a musical tribute to Gandhiji on his favorite bhajan. So the singers from the Indian diaspora, they are coming forward. They will lend their voice to spread the message of universal peace and harmony, which Gandhiji always wanted. The activity will conclude on 7th October. Again, combining the India and South Africa. The Weave Gandhiji, like the picture of Gandhiji we can weave, and then we are ending it with the non-commercial screening of the movie The Making of Mahatma by Shyam Benegal in partnership with SABC. The movie is based on a book written by Fatima Mir and depicts Gandhiji's life in South Africa. So that is the plan we have in our box for this week, and I assume that MGRO, Nelson Mandela Foundation, our media friends who are here, they will participate actively. They will give adequate publicity to our program. I want, if anybody has any question, any query, they can ask me now. Dr. Azam, no query?
No, many queries. Leslie, thank you so much for having us today.
Give him the mic.
Well, firstly, it's an honor to be here today on this august occasion of the 75 Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and this week.
Why they are giving one page only?
On this week, where we recognize and commemorate the great, one of the, fondly known as the father of the nation, and from continuing the Mandela legacy in terms of leading like Mandela, the Mandela Foundation, Thembekile Mandela Foundation. It's an honor for us to be part of this once again. As you know, the Honorable Consul General, that we have been hosting various programs in the past, and we're really looking forward to, as the world looks forward to creating a new normal, rising above the effects of the COVID pandemic. We're looking up at leadership once again, and the Ghanaian philosophy and Nelson Mandela philosophies and their leadership is critical. And the leadership is critical in this time and age for the world to move forward. Yeah. So these are great visionary leaders. It's an honor to be part of this, and we're really looking forward to the dialogues, the programs, and the leadership that we take forward. Thank you.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best from us.
Thank you. Fakir Bhai, you have to say something?
I think Azam has said everything that's necessary to say. I think it's a great initiative. I can tell you there won't be a book from me coming out on this whole. But it's enough. So to warn all of you, I'll be there with my cameras on the bus at every stop.
Yeah.
So ladies, make
Tell me, we'll be in the full makeup.
I would just be concerned how Madam is going to sit in her beautiful saris and her long costume. But we'll see. But seriously though, can you just share a little light, because there's some other places mentioned on there, Heidelberg, Falls, Fort, etc. Maybe are we going to stop there or not?
No, we are not stopping. No. Yeah. So many people, so then we have to make it a very too long term.
We need a week for.
Yeah. Next time we'll get a sponsor, then we'll do that.
We like the values of Gandhi actually, so we have to stay one day at each place.
Yeah. Well, another thought I've shared with Monbai, and we concur on it, is that we'll do a similar tour of the Joburg sites of Gandhi.
Yes, we'll do that. Yeah.
So it can be a comprehensive case.
That will be. This is the overview of your book. Right. That will be one chapter of your book.
But I think we should do a similar thing for the Gauteng sites as well, which I'm sure maybe you can plan.
Yes, maybe 30th.
Yeah, and the Gauteng sites we can do it in a day.
We can do in the January that one.
Yeah,
sure. I request Hira Bhai to come and then brief about the program and say a few words on for the 2nd of October. Javed Bhai will speak? Javed Bhai is the spokesperson. I forgot.
Thank you, Mohan Bhai. Her Excellency Anju Ranjan, my dear friend Taraben, fellow brothers and sisters, I greet you in the name of the Mahatma. I greet you in the name of Madiba. I'd like to start with a beautiful quote from the Mahatma, and it goes as follows. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. What a beautiful saying that the Mahatma has come up with. And as the Mahatma Gandhi Remembrance Organization, we live by those values. So brothers and sisters, on behalf of the High Commissioner of India, on behalf of the Consulate General Johannesburg, on behalf of the Mahatma Gandhi Remembrance Organization, it is my great pleasure to extend a personal invitation to each and every one of you to partake in tomorrow's event that marks the 151st birth anniversary of the great Mahatma. The program, as Anjuman has earlier said, revolves around at about 8 a.m. in the morning on the 2nd of October, that's a Saturday tomorrow, at Constitutional Hill, garlanding the Mahatma. And thereafter, at Tolstoy Farm, the program begins at 9:30 a.m. In no particular sequence, the garlanding of the Mahatma and Madiba, followed by prayers, followed by speeches by the High Commissioner and by Anjuben Ranjan, and a few dignitaries that will be present as well, followed by a very important 5-kilometer walk from Tolstoy Farm to the Lawley station, which is in one direction a 2.5 kilometer distance, and return another 2.5 kilometers. That gives you a walk of 5 kilometers. So a very interesting program. Furthermore to that, we have a tree planting and a fruit planting initiative as well. And we have Pravina Ben, who's so willingly, together with the Consulate General of Johannesburg, have sponsored trees and plants. And we are extending an invitation to you all to come and join us for this lovely event. And if I'm not mistaken, Mohan Bhai, the last thing that we have is a vegetarian food festival. So Mohan Bhai has graciously arranged something to that effect. So we are saying, on behalf of all of us, kindly do join us on the 2nd of October tomorrow, which is Saturday, 8 a.m. at Constitutional Hill, and definitely at 9:30 a.m. at Tolstoy Farm. We look forward to your participation. And if a little rain do bless us with their presence, I think we will bask in the beautiful rain that is so much needed as it rained today on the 1st of October. We are hoping, and I hope that you will bear with me, that it rains tomorrow as well as part of the blessings from the Mahatma and from Madiba. I thank you for listening to me. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Javi Bhai, for giving details about tomorrow's program. I would like to thank Ms. Carlton from WION, who has taken time out of her busy schedule to come here, and I welcome her because this is her first visit here to the consulate as a journalist, and I hope she will continue to come to our events. And thank you, Mr. Fakir Bhai, Mr. Kennedy, who are always there in all our events. And thank you to friends from Nelson Mandela Foundation who are always there, who always support us actually. And Dr. Azam is always there. It's such a short notice. I called him today morning only, and he's here. So nice of you, Dr. Azam. And special thanks to Mahatma Gandhi Remembrance Organization, and in particular to Hira Mohan Bhai, without whom these events on 2nd, 3rd and 4th would not have been possible. And I want to tell you a fact that Hira Bhai has already undertaken a recce of all these places, and this itinerary has been prepared in consultation with him. Thank you all, and thank you for always giving us space in your publications, and I hope our partnership continues in the future. Thank you. Please do join us for refreshments. Thank you. Yeah.
Can you just share some times for the 6th and the 7th?
6th and 7th. 6th will be 5 o'clock music, and 7th is also 5 at Kilani Cine Center. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
And where is the 6th?
6th is at the consulate. Yeah.